Dr. Ken Witty, how do atom bombs work?
Well, kiddo, that is a really stupid question. But anyway, I will answer it in a minute.
Alpha, Omega, kinetic energy, stupid questions answered cleverly.
Hey there, my comrades. Today we're delving into a topic that's sure to make you feel the fallout. But fear not, Dr. Ken Witty is here to navigate the nuclear wasteland with you. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let's set the stage, shall we? We're not just talking theory here. This stuff could actually save your life one day. By the end of this two-part series, you'll understand how atomic bombs work, the different types out there, and who's got them. Plus, we'll take a look back at history, give you a step-by-step survival plan, and even peek into what the future might hold. So stick around. Now, this is the important part. First, it is important to know what types of atomic bombs there are. Two primary categories exist, classified based on their mode of operation. Fission bombs. These formidable weapons dismantle heavy atomic nuclei to unleash energy, relying on the process of nuclear fission. Nuclear fission is the dramatic split of heavy elements, like uranium or plutonium. When struck by a neutron, this collision unleashes a chain reaction, releasing vast amounts of energy. Fusion bombs. Unlike fission bombs, fusion bombs take it up a notch by merging light nuclei, often resulting in a significantly more powerful blast. In these bombs, scorching temperatures and immense pressure force light atomic nuclei, such as hydrogen isotopes, to fuse into heavier ones. This fusion reaction unleashes an even bigger amount of energy, leading to an explosion so immense that your run-of-the-mill fireworks show seems like child's play in comparison. Now, within these categories lie various iterations. Salted bombs, encased within a layer of material like cobalt or lithium that can become highly radioactive through neutron bombardment for enhancing the fusion process. Fission-boosted weapons, a type of nuclear weapon that combines elements of both fission and fusion reactions. Fission-boosted weapons are more efficient and produce larger explosions compared to pure fission weapons, making them a significant advancement in nuclear weaponry. Neutron bombs, or enhanced radiation weapons. These weapons utilize a small fusion reaction to generate an intense burst of neutron radiation while minimizing the explosive yield of the device. Unlike traditional nuclear weapons, which rely primarily on fission reactions to release energy, neutron bombs are designed to produce a high flux of neutrons with relatively low blast and thermal effects. This neutron radiation is highly lethal to living organisms while causing minimal damage to structures and infrastructure. Knowledge is power, and the mighty shall fear you. Before I introduce you to some of these bad boys, let me shed some light on a crucial concept: the kiloton. A kiloton, abbreviated as KT, is the energy released by the detonation of 1,000 metric tons of TNT. You may hear the term TNT equivalent being tossed around. And with that, my friends, get ready to witness this unit skyrocket as we explore bomb after bomb, starting with Little Boy, a creation of the good old US of A back in '45. This hefty bomb tipped the scales at nearly 10,000 pounds and packed a punch with a blast yield of 12 to 18 kilotons. It gained notoriety as the very first nuclear device deployed in combat, dropped right over Hiroshima on that fateful day, August the 6th, 1945. Fatman, another brainchild of the Americans, cooked up in the same year as Little Boy. This bad boy boasted a blast yield of up to 23 kilotons. When it hit the ground, it generated a blast radius of about a mile. Just 3 days after the Hiroshima horror show, Fatman descended upon Nagasaki, claiming the lives of around 40,000 souls. Ivy Mike, yet another creation from the United States. This behemoth weighed in at a whopping 163,000 pounds, and packed a mind-blowing blast yield of 10.4 megatons. With Ivy Mike back in 1952, they pulled off the first successful test of a hydrogen bomb. Interestingly, only one Mike, as it was affectionately dubbed by those in the know, ever saw the light of day. Now, let's take a gander at our first non-US bomb, the Blue Danube, cooked up by the fine folks over in the United Kingdom back in 1953. Sporting a blast yield of 10 to 12 kilotons and a blast radius of 1.5 miles, this baby was the star of the show in the UK's very first atomic bomb test. Back in the ring with another creation from the self-proclaimed champs of the world, though some might beg to differ. This one goes by the less-than-charming moniker, B-41, but don't let that fool you. It packs a wallop with a blast yield of 25 megatons. Cooked up during the Cold War and ready for action by 1960, this bad boy holds the title for the most powerful nuclear weapon ever churned out by the US. They produced about 10 of these babies, just in case. Meet the king of nuclear bombs, the Tsar Bomba, also known as AN-602. Crafted by the Soviet Union, this colossal creation boasted a staggering blast yield of up to 58 megatons, earning it the title of the most powerful atom bomb ever detonated. Tipping the scales at a hefty 60,000 pounds, it carved out a blast radius spanning 21 miles. Originally intended to pack a jaw-dropping 100 megatons, concerns over fallout prompted a reduction to 50 megatons. The marvels of nuclear engineering. After introducing you to these bombs, I must say, they make quite the explosive company, don't they? But remember, folks, while these bombs might have their blast radius, nothing compares to the explosion of laughter or the fallout from a bad joke. I bet you didn't know that. As of today, the Nuclear Club boasts several esteemed members, each with their own stash of doomsday devices locked and loaded. We've got the usual suspects: the United States, Russia, China, the United Kingdom, France, North Korea, but also India, Pakistan, and Israel. Now, as for the precise count of these fiery little fellows lurking in the shadows of geopolitics, well, let's just say it's a closely guarded secret. But here's the scoop. Collectively, there are a staggering 12,512 nuclear warheads scattered across the globe. Yes, you heard that right. Enough firepower to make even the most seasoned survivalists break out in a cold sweat. And while the numbers have been on a downward trend in recent years, Russia still reigns supreme with a jaw-dropping arsenal of 5,889 atom bombs. Let's just hope our old world leaders don't suddenly get trigger happy, eh? So what's the game plan if we find ourselves in the midst of an atomic onslaught? It's a grim scenario we hope to avoid, but with global tensions simmering, it's prudent to be prepared for the worst. Stay tuned for part 2, where yours truly will delve into the nitty-gritty of preparation and action during a nuclear onslaught. Well, kiddo, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. For more interesting videos like this, leave a like and subscribe to this channel. You don't want to die stupid, do you? And feel free to ask more questions in the comments down below.